Sandy's tree dome is essentially an air-filled underwater habitat that could support mammalian life.
Look at this!
I'm ready for the longest, coldest winter ever.
Bring it on!
Spring?
I'm going to the moon, SpongeBob.
It's a dome over a flat earth that separates the waters above the dome. And God said, let there be a firmament in the midst of the waters, and let it divide the waters from the waters.
This isn't for fun. See this? This is science.
Good day, gentlemen. We are the Board of Directors of Tree Dome Enterprises Limited. I'm going to offer you a 20-year contract with a substantial pay rise.
Hey, we stopped falling!
Look, we're in space now! Hey, this isn't so bad.
SpongeBob, Patrick.
Oh, glory of glories. Oh, heavenly testament to the eternal majesty of God's creation.
Holy macaroni!
There is no three-dimensional physical space outside the three-dimensional physical space of the atmosphere. So in reality, the biblical enclosed cosmology, the flat earth cosmology, has a physical earth with some kind of physical firmament, it would seem, with waters above. I mean, water's physical, but this does not mean that all these things that are within the firmament, the sun, moon, and stars, are purely physical aspects of creation in the same sense as rocks and trees and mountains and everything.
Homer Simpson has stumbled into the third dimension. Here is an ordinary square. Whoa, slow down, egghead. But suppose we extend the square beyond the two dimensions of our universe along the hypothetical z-axis there. This forms a three-dimensional object known as a cube.
These are hyperdimensional aspects of creation. These are actually very much interwoven with the angelic realm. The Bible talks about the stars and the angels practically interchangeably. If you understand that these alien entities that we're always seeing, that you see in all these science fiction movies, are representing spiritual entities, demonic entities, fallen angels, and all these different types of species of spiritual creatures, as a whole is something that if you understand it from this idea of the dimensional perspective, this is what they're kind of always portraying.
Say cheese!
Cheese!
Yeah, break us before we melt.
have been watching and protecting the galaxy for 10,000 years.
God tells Enoch that all life on Earth will be destroyed in a violent flood. And, as with the story in Genesis, God blames this evil on the sons of God, angels who lusted after the daughters of men.
These angels are sometimes referred to as watchers. They keep constant watch. And they decide one day, about 200 of them, that they're going to descend to the earth.
My kind have been watching. What are you doing?
I'm watching.
Well, I'm a space-time traveler, fabric unraveler, saving the patties in the past, but now I'm rapping, yeah.
My kind have been watching and protecting the galaxy for 10,000 years. 10,000 years.
For what sin are they bound? And then said Uriel, one of the holy angels who was with me, These are the number of the stars of heaven which have transgressed the commandment of the Lord and are bound here 10,000 years.
10,000 years.
The second most intelligent creatures were, of course, dolphins, who, curiously enough, had long known of the impending destruction of the planet Earth.
So in this dark environment, marine mammals often rely on vocalization to communicate. That's why a chorus of sounds fills the ocean. Clicks, pulses, whistles, groans, boings, cries, and trills, to name a few. Like whales and porpoises, they were able to process two of the main elements of human language: symbols that stand for objects and actions, and syntax that governs how they are structured. Whale songs are one of the most sophisticated communication systems in the animal kingdom.
The only way we're going up there is if some fairy godmother shows up and helps us breathe air.
Bubbles!
SpongeBob, you know this guy?
Don't hurt us. We're sorry we got you fired.
But I never thought I'd be eaten by a dolphin.
No, if he was eating us, he'd be chewing us up and we'd be going down there. This is what you call riding in style.
What's happening? I feel tingly.
But I never thought I'd be eaten by a dolphin.
No, if he was eating us, he'd be chewing us up and we'd be going down there. This is what you call riding in style. Riding in style. Riding in style.
Long, long ago, there was a man named Jonah. God sent a big fish to swallow Jonah in one gulp. Jonah found himself in the stomach of a great fish.